it's not just the 4th of July holiday, it's actually the whole weekend. And some of it is injuries, but some of it is just medical conditions. A lot of people are, cooking out, they're on the beach, they're in the parks, they're with their kids and their family members. So it's everything from a range of sunburns, sun poisoning, heat illness, even heat stroke, which is a lot more serious, all the way into thermal burns from grilling, cooking, and then of course there's fireworks injuries. Number one, I'm a big sunblock advocate. So apply, always wear something that is going to protect you from the sun, whether it's a hat, a visor. Reapplication of sunblock is huge. Some people put on one layer and they think they're good for the day, but between sweat, water exposure, and just normal wear, that's going to weigh off. So I always remind people to reapply. Hydration is key. So hydrate throughout the course of the day, which I know can be hard when you're with your family and your friends and you're having a good time. You're not thinking about water necessarily, but definitely hydration is key, and to always balance some electrolytes with the water, because as you sweat, you're losing sodium and even some potassium. So you want to replace that with an electrolyte supplement. Fireworks injuries are notorious. So a couple of things with fireworks injuries, the injuries are multifold. So most of the injuries occur in the hands and in the face. And the reason is the firework is usually on the ground or on some sort of stand or prop device. And if there's a dud or an issue with it, or even when igniting it, the person bends forward. And so the hand is the closest object to the firework. Secondary is the face because you're leaning forward. And then with that, you think, the eyes, the airway, and some really serious injuries can occur. So with fireworks, it's a thermal burn, but it's also combustion. There's an explosion that happens. And so you're talking about major bone injuries, orthopedic injuries, thermal burns of the arm, even down to 3rd degree. In some cases, really severe cases, we've actually seen amputation of limbs that happens from the explosion. But try to leave it to the professionals. They have the right equipment, they have the right setup. If you really want to do fireworks at home, make sure you have a bucket of water nearby. Heaven forbid something should ignite, or if there's some sort of fire or combustion, you could quickly put it out that way. A lot of times with the grill, especially the ones with the lid that are not open, it'll build up heat inside and also a little bit of that combustion factor. And the reason is, as soon as the heat has built inside, and it's either whether it's coal or it doesn't matter what kind of grill you have, really, when you first open the lid, it gets that nice gust of oxygen, which ignites the flame more. So I always warn people, if you're going to open the lid, make sure you do so slowly and take a step back, open it over to the side. So that way you kind of eliminate the combustion. You're gonna get that gush of heat. We have seen eye injuries, singed eyelashes, singed eyebrows. We've definitely seen facial burns from that, and people don't expect it. They're going in with the intent to grill. So I always tell people, if you're gonna open the lid, especially if you've left it closed to kind of build up some heat or maybe smoke the meat, kind of turn to the side, open it up a crack, let some ventilation occur, and then slowly open upwards. Always make sure that your cleaning tools are clean and try to make sure they're new. Try not to reuse these year after year. The bristles, especially the metal bristle kind, the bristles can become loose and dislodge onto the grill and actually implanting your food. So that's a bit of a safety factor as well that a lot of people don't think about.